Hi everyone, it's Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead Season 7. Heath is gone. The following images are property of AMC to be used under fair use guidelines for the purpose of analyzing, discussing, and providing debate forum. So last night left us with one additional cliffhanger. Not as bad as the end of Season 6, but still there were a lot of questions that remained to be answered. There were clues that were left there, and a lot of people are focusing on the key card. We're going to go over some concrete evidence that's going to answer the question of exactly what happened to Heath. Keep in mind the early scene, the opening scene between Heath and Tara. Heath is starting to feel the guilt of all the killing they did back at the satellite location. I don't think he's gone full-blown Carol mode yet, but you can see it is really starting to take its toll on him. Now when Heath and Tara get trapped, Tara's pinned up against the bridge. Heath does pull out his gun, gets a couple shots off, and is able to get Tara somewhat to safety. She falls off the side of the bridge, but Heath can't go check on her. He's surrounded by walkers, and he has to make his escape. You see, once he runs out of bullets, he actually fends off a couple more of them. Does still have some fight left. He could have turned around and completely abandoned her, but he did the best he could under those circumstances, being completely surrounded, until he just absolutely had to get away. But now we're going to talk about the struggle. So I do not think it was walkers that actually attacked Heath. I think it was the saviors. You can see here his glasses are broken. Had Heath been attacked by walkers on this side of the bridge, there probably would have been a couple dead walkers. There was nothing. The streets were almost completely clean. Number two, if his glasses would have been taken by walkers and he would have killed someone, more than likely he's going to pick them up and take them with him. That is his property. So I think there's a little bit more to it than this. I think Heath was in a scuffle with the saviors. Now, what are the saviors doing out there? Saviors are all over the place. They're out scouting. They're probably looking for the women of Oceanside still at this point. Unfortunately for Heath, they found him instead. Now, the next clue is really, really interesting, and it is that key card that is buried in the mud. So a couple things here. If Heath was trying to send a message to Tara, he probably would have just wrote it out and put it right on the road where she could see it. So I think this is a part of a struggle. Now, the key card is very interesting because some people are going to say it's a PPP. If you turn it upside down, it could be a 666 or a DDD, any of those things. So the question is, a clue from whom? Now, Tara is probably looking for any sign of life she can possibly find. This was not put out in the open. It was not easy to find. It was somewhat buried. So I think that this is something that Heath might have taken off one of the saviors. Now, which savior is going to be a very interesting question. Tara here looks like it might be something that she recognizes, but I think everyone knows. Only Scott Gimple knows what it is at this point. And I don't think what's written on the key card holds any significance, whether it's a PPP, turn it upside down, it's a 666 or a DDD. What's important here is it's written in Sharpie marker. And if you go back to the season premiere when Negan was holding Carl down, was going to cut off his arm, he looks at Simon and says, "Hey Simon, do you have a pen?" And he throws him a Sharpie marker. Simon is the only one I've seen at this point to use a Sharpie marker. We don't know any reference to PPP anywhere. And once again, if Heath was going to leave Tara a message, it would have been much more obvious instead of something written on a key card and buried in the mud. This is something that shows struggle between Simon and Heath. The glasses are broken. Maybe pulls the key card away from him and gets buried in the mud. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Do you think the key card holds any meaning? Do you think that Heath was taken hostage? Will Heath turn and become a savior? Will they make him say, "I am Negan"? Or could he make a grand escape, possibly like Daryl, and be ready for next season for all-out war? My name is Killshot. Give this video a thumbs up and look for more videos. Peace.